right, y'all. Welcome to APREAL Promo, another We Support Wednesday. Today we have a very special guest. His name is Jake Taylor Jacobs. He's been very important to my family because he is making sure that we have generational wealth and wealth in our lifetime as well. So
Right.
Nothing like what you've usually heard of. Here, we're going to jump into the questions. So, Mr. Jake Taylor, so what's the name of your company?
The name of my company is ABS Brokers.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So, a little bit about ABS Brokers.
Okay, so ABS Brokers, it's been under two different names. We've been around for since 2016. The core of ABS Brokers has been around since 2016, and we're in 7 different states. Under our roster, we have 200 independent brokers under our roster, and we're growing, extremely excited. Our mission is to help eradicate poverty of the mind, spirit, and bank account of minorities by teaching principles, biblical-based principles to help free them from all of their financial burdens and enslavement that they have financially.
Which is big in our community with our people. So that's big. You went ahead and knocked off one of those questions from at the mission there.
My bad, I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. Sounds like success, so must be success. I'm happy to hear that. Very proud of you. So who is the owner or CEO of this ABS?
The owner and CEO of ABS is mine. It's me. Jake
All right, self-made right here.
Self-made, been in the grind, teaching financial literacy for 7 years. Been in the insurance game since 2015, going on 5 years.
What inspired you to get into insurance, or inspired you to eradicate poverty from our people?
The truth is, when I saw my dad struggling financially, and he felt like he had no other way, and no one came by to kind of teach us finances or teach us the best way to kind of be able to become financially well. And I saw the financial decisions that my parents made that didn't allow us to be able to prosper financially. We struggled for the majority of our life. And I felt like that there was some type of solution, some type of way that we could not be in that situation. And I realized there was a lack of finances. And I saw my dad stressing about money for over 9 years, and literally broke his body down. Now he's on dialysis. And so, and I saw what the stress of financial hopelessness looks like. And I couldn't stand doing it. So I said, what better thing I could do than try to figure out this financial problem and teach as many African-American families and minority families, Black and brown, how to become financially independent so you don't feel that feeling of hopelessness.
Right, absolutely. Unfortunately, that's not a unique story in our community. So I can completely understand that, and definitely appreciate you taking that step, because how many generations of us haven't taken that step, you know?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. So what's one of the most memorable customers that you've impacted, would you say?
Well, tell you the truth, it's gonna sound cliche, but it's y'all. y'all are my top favorite, because y'all are the family that understands the importance of long term. So when I met you guys, you guys are already thinking it. I was just meeting you guys on the same plane that you were on.
Right.
And it was easy to deal with you all. You guys understand group economics, and y'all are using your money to leverage it together to keep costs low so that you can have a better life moving forward. And so when we talk about discipline, you talk about selflessness, you guys are definitely my favorite thus far.
We're the vision of that, huh?
I've been doing this 5 years. I've been in the game 5 years. You're definitely one of my favorites.
That says a lot. See, y'all, hard work pays off. Save a little, take a lot.
That's right. And then
it just came full circle.
Yeah, for sure. My most impactful client was a client that I met. It was my first official client when I was independent, not working for anybody. And William and Dorothy were their names. He spent 41 years, 11 months, and 6 days in the military, and he got put in terrible financial products, and they had nothing to show for it. And they were putting $100 a month away. and these were terrible products. I'm talking about terrible products, and he had nothing, literally nothing to show for it. And at that moment, I realized how impactful it was to make sure that you're offering the right solutions and the right products for clients, not just trying to make money. And so they were definitely my most impactful. You guys are my favorite.
Oh, thank you. You as well. Welcome to the family.
All right, cousin.
Yeah, that's one thing that I really love, y'all, about Jake and what he does is that it's very transparent. Transparency and candor complete. Like, there's no guessing, there's no smoke and mirrors. He has facts to back up what he's helping with. I don't even feel comfortable with saying selling or doing as far as like income goes. I know that's how you feed yourself, but it just doesn't even feel that way, like how you normally would go to buy a product or service and you're like, well, you know, kind of wasn't too much feeling there. This is life. You can feel it whenever you work with Jake, y'all. It's important to me. It's the most important financial step that anyone can make, but especially us in this country as Black and brown ADOS Americans, because we have been set so far back. I'll put a timeline on the screen for y'all. And with the insurance and what Jake does, what was it, Jake, correct me if I'm wrong, the 60s, whenever we started being able to be fully allowed to start purchasing the insurance
60s.
as other people.
60s. Yep, 60s.
So there's a lot that goes into it, y'all. What's the best place to purchase your products?
Best place to purchase our products is coming through us and talking to us, because it doesn't fit everybody. So being able to see a masterclass and sitting in and seeing what we do, or setting up an interview to sit with me or one of our brokers, everyone's qualified to be able to do it because they're trained by me. And then seeing if the product best fits you. It's not like a product that that we're selling to try to see how much money we can make. It's definitely a product that you have to be ready and committed to do it for, and continue doing no matter what. And so if you're not ready for it, we have other basic life insurance products that you can kind of get into until you're ready to start, building your own bank and controlling your own financial freedom. And so it just come through us, and we work with the top Fortune 500 A+ rated carriers with billions of dollars of assets and reserves. So we definitely find the best company for the client and what they're looking to accomplish. And so that's the best way I would say to get through to us.
All right. So that's kind of like the process then, to sit in one of those classes or meet with one of the brokers, see what fits, if it fits, and then go from there. Huh? All right. Cool. Yeah, I want to say, so it's not like a one size fits all, and as well as like Jake said, it has to be something that you're committed to. It has to be something that you're a lifestyle change, just like if you want to change your diet up or selecting a partner in life. It's something that you got to be ready to do for a lifetime, for a lifestyle. And then what's the best way to follow you or the brand and keep up with you guys?
You can follow me at Jake Taylor Jacobs on Instagram, JakeTayler Jacobs. That same way on Facebook, Jake Taylor Jacobs. Same way on Instagram, Jake Taylor Jacobs. You can find me that. And then if you want to follow us on social media, ABS Brokers, is ABS Brokers, at ABS Brokers. That's it.
All right. Yeah. So the one, the only, the official.
That's right. The one and the only. That's right.
And then the people always want to know, is there any coupon codes or promos that you do?
No coupon codes, no promos, not an affiliate business. You got to have a license to do it. You gotta be licensed and official with the state, with the government, with the federal, to be able to offer the solutions that we offer. But referrals and recommendations are more than welcome. And if somebody is a viable source, they have influence and credibility, we could talk about a person becoming a marketer for us and potentially making money as a marketing agent for us, not necessarily an affiliate. So that's a different conversation for somebody who's serious about spreading what we do and want to become a marketing partner. And that's a conversation.
Yeah, that's much better than a coupon or promo code. They're getting more bang for the buck there. So what would be the best contact information for you?
The best contact information is to go to absbrokers.com or to reach out to me through any of my social medias, any of the company's social media. That's the best way to contact us if you're looking for more information. And pretty much it. And if you want to know a little bit more about when I talked about the stress of the lack of financial education, you can go get our book, We Are Sick, Surviving Financial Cancer, written by me, where I go through the 4 stages of financial cancer and how it compares to the four stages of physical cancer. And it's a big deal. And if you want to find out what stage of financial cancer you're in, you can go to survivingfinancialcancer.com and get you a book.
Gargantuan, you guys. I've been fortunate enough to read the book, and I'm very blessed to have read that book. It's gargantuan. It's not big deal.
Yeah, thank you.
It's huge. So it's a great read. It's not going to take up the rest of your life to read it. So it's a great read, and anybody who's able to read that book, even if you're not sure about jumping into this or what your next step necessarily is, it's still something that you can gain the knowledge. Y'all know on my channel, it's all about knowledge. So it's great deal. Jake and ABS is key to what we believe here at APREAL Promo. So thank you so much. And then the last thing here is a little something you want to leave the people with.
Biggest thing I want you to leave you with is simply one thing. One thing I want you to make sure that you understand is that you have the power to control your life. Nobody has the power to control your life.
Absolutely.
You can make a decision today to completely change the trajectory of your family's future just by you deciding to be great. So decide to be great, make that decision, and put the action in works to be able to accomplish that.
Absolutely. I definitely agree with Jake there. We create our futures, you guys. So what you see, you can believe and be, in my opinion. So y'all, if you follow my Facebook or Instagram, well, not Facebook, sorry. I don't have you on Facebook, Jake. But if you follow my Instagram, you can see that I follow Jake there. So you can go ahead and locate him there. Or I'll go ahead and put on the screen his social media and contact information, as he's already said with you guys. And then if you do sign up with Jake, don't forget, you guys, to help spread the word and help keep Jake and everybody at ABS pushing. Go ahead and do a testimonial for them. Snap a picture. Do a shout out of some sort. And just spread the knowledge, spread the wealth there, help them keep going. Thank you to everybody who tuned in this Wednesday for We Support Wednesdays. Thank you greatly, cousin Jake.
No problem, guys. So cool. So this, I'm excited. This is good.
I am as well. This is big for me. This is probably one of my favorite We Support Wednesdays going to be. So if y'all have any more questions on the product or Jake himself or anything like that, like I said, like he said, go ahead and go to where he directed y'all and get those questions answered. But other than that, thank y'all again. Thank you again, Jake. And until next time, keep exploring knowledge of self, knowledge of wealth, and health, y'all. Have a good day.
Cool.